So with this, we move on to the announcement of the second round of semi-finalists, SKOCH Order of Merit. Ladies and gentlemen, I have the pleasure of inviting Valaramathi Santhanana Krishnan, Director, Department of Social Defense, Government of Tamil Nadu, for COVID Rehabilitation Assistance under Chief Minister of Public Relief Fund. We have Department of Social Defense. Mr. B.P. Gopalika, Additional Chief Secretary, Personnel and Administrative Reforms Department, Government of West Bengal, Integrated COVID Management System.
Yeah, I'm Dr. Abhishek Roy. I'm the head SCM West Bengal. I'll be receiving this award on behalf of Gopalika sir. So basically, this integrated COVID management system was launched in the 2021 lockdown. And the best part was that so we launched it in three modes. One was a mobile app, one was a web portal mode, and one was a WhatsApp bot. The scenario was so dynamic, it kept on changing. Initially, we started with just telling the people about the availability of beds in the hospitals. It's what, as well as the private and government hospitals. We're just telling them which type of beds, HDU, CCU, ICU, with oxygen, without oxygen, are available, so that the people can go to the hospitals where the beds are available. So the bed scarcity then changed to oxygen scarcity. So we added oxygen availability feature into that. So what the point which I would like to mention here is that primarily when the app was launched, it was meant only for the availability of the beds in the hospital. Then we came around with the next version of the app. So we kept on iterating, and around 5 new versions of app came, and around 10 services were given into this particular system. But most of the people were not updating the app, in spite of telling them to update it, and we also informed them through SMS to update. They didn't update it. Whereas we also launched a WhatsApp bot. In WhatsApp bot, this update system was not required, because that WhatsApp app is already installed into the system, and all the services were being populated as from the backend systems. So we kept on iterating it, adding the new services as per the scarcity into the entire system to the WhatsApp bot. So WhatsApp bot for this became a huge success. We started taking requests for the hospital beds also for the government hospitals. So there was this entire form was getting filled. We were taking their parameters, SpO2 parameter, comorbidities details, their positivity RT-PCR report number was, SRF number was taken, which was integrated at the back end to the main portal to check the things. And based on the severity, so of course we were not in a position to provide bed to everyone. So based on the severity at the back end, an AI engine was running, and which were basically people were in the need of the bed immediately, and someone from back was putting and setting them up and getting them to bed. So this was the system which we did, and it was really useful, particularly in the WhatsApp bot mode.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Online single window for puja permission. The next one also goes to the Personnel and Administrative Reforms Department, Government of West Bengal.
Online, initially this, so it starts with the from the land. If the land is a government land, either the PLRO or the PWD will give. Local municipality, fire, then pollution control board, electricity, police clearance, many such regulations are there. So pre-COVID, everything was manual, apart from this one Vidhanagar Commissionerate and Howrah Police Commissionerate. But during COVID, it was not possible. So our SCM madam announced that the entire permission will be online. We were supposed to just apply once, only one single consolidated form was supposed to be filled in, heading to the approval was being truncated and sent each.
All right, thank you so much. Thank you very much for being with us and telling us more about this application. The next one also goes to the Personnel and Administrative Reforms Department for COVID ex gratia online system. Mr. Gopalika.
So what it not only included the entire forms, all other charges, for example, electricity charges or some charges for the fire or for the land rent, everything was also being collected in a single debit, multiple credit mode. So the person who is applying is supposed to just fill one form, single form, and he is supposed to only once for each and everything. And post that, equipment and post the entire clearance as coming local authority, in commissioner to the police, and in districts to the DM, and finally after their approval, they used to get an online single window puja permission. It was initially started Durga Puja and then Kali Puja as well. Thank you.
Thank you so much and congratulations. Mr. Kalyan Chakravarti, Principal Secretary, Labour Welfare Department, Government of Assam, Ease of Doing Business. Kalyan Chakravarti. Mr. Pradeep Kumar Biswal, General Manager IT, Odisha Mining Corporation Limited, Customer Integrated Management Services.
Good evening, sir. It gives us immense pleasure and satisfaction to be recognized on a platform like this, SKOCH, for the immense effort we have put in to operationalize this system, which is about a highly customized end-to-end digitized solution to map the entire whatever possible sales process in an online platform, starting from customer onboarding to final invoicing and including revenue generation. Sir, you may appreciate using this platform since its inception, and we have been using this system for 2.5 years almost, or close to 3 years. We have generated around 38,000 crore of rupees on this platform revenue generation. And in this financial year itself, it is about 13,500 crores. Excellent. And it also, sir, the major highlight point of this application is realizing in single transactions on the fly. One can use this platform to make payment in a single transaction, tuning up to multiple crores. And this payment realization happens in this single day itself. It is quite unique, and it is a quite customized arrangement between our bankers and us through a customized payment gateway, and it is customized for us. And this is adding immense value to our system. And the way we are scaling it up around these 3 years, probably 3 times or 3.5 times, we have scaled it up our operations. It wouldn't have been possible but for the effective uses of this system. So thank you for your appreciation, and we thank you for that.
Congratulations. Mr. PLN Raju, Director, Assam State Space Application Center, Shiksha Mein Sudhar, a web GIS tool.
Good afternoon, sir. Thank you very much. Actually, we are the State Space Application Center of Assam, and then we developed a portal on the request of Sarva Shiksha Abhiyan, basically facilitating the education department, enabling the total database. There are around 45,000 schools across Assam at lower primary, upper primary, and various levels, and wanted to have the with all the facilities, like which are the schools with electrical facilities, which are the schools with toilet facility, drinking water facility, etc. So that when any scheme comes and to upgrade the facility, which are all the schools doesn't have, so these portal has enabled in that. And then recently also government of Assam came out of idea of to reduce the some of the schools which are all not having the sufficient number of teachers, etc., and then integrate some of the schools together so that economically reduce the cost on government. So this Sarva Shiksha Abhiyan, Shiksha Mein Sudhar, this portal is enabled the state government in this direction. So it is an online portal, and then it is being used by the state education department. So we have facilitated them.
Congratulations.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Biofertilizer, biopesticides, Chhattisgarh Biotechnology Promotion Society, Dr. Girish Chandel, Chief Executive Officer.
Good afternoon to all, and I think we are really thankful that you have recognized our work. And I think we belong to the state of Chhattisgarh, and as you know that we are basically a urban state. 40% is the forest coverage, and then the tribal population. So our society is basically during the pandemic and then the war. There was some DAP crisis, what we did is we had already talked to the government, and then government is having a very good facility. Around more than 10,000 SHG groups are made to produce the biofertilizers, mainly the vermicompost and all. So what we tried is using the technology and then enriching all the biofertilizers which have been made, mainly the vermicompost, by 10,000 units, roughly around 1 lakh farming community, and then supplemented it with the phosphorus solubilizing bacteria and then the potash solubilizing bacteria, and have gone to the roughly around 2,000 farming community training and then transferring it out. So as a technical society, which we are running a biotech incubation center, during COVID time, we have helped our agriculture. And I am happy to inform you that yesterday only, what we find is this time the huge production of 100 lakh tons has been procured by government of Chhattisgarh with the efforts and the technical support of even having the deficiency in the supply of the DAP, which was supplemented with the huge network which we have developed with us. So that's what our effort, and I think it has been done, and government of Chhattisgarh is very much supportive to us. We are running one Narwa Garva Ghurwa Bari program where we have a very significant impact. So as a society, we have developed a technology hub and biotech incubation center where all the technological support is being given to Department of Agriculture. So I'm happy to inform you that that is a bigger impact on the real rural economy. Even the rural industrial corridor setup which has been set by government, there also we are taking small MSME center or SHG's product. International millet year is there, 3 millets which is popularly grown in Chhattisgarh and under consumption. Those millet seed industry and other things, all the products which has been made by them is going through the market linkage. So what I'm trying to tell you is that with the focused rural industrial corridor which has been created by government, as a society, we are all supporting the farming community with the technological support, and it has started showing large of impact. Our farmer income has gone high. Our GDP is also growing very well. So these are the things I think where our technological support is helping them. And I'm very thankful to SKOCH for at least recognizing our work. These are the good words which can, I think, encourage us and our team to go further, enhance our effort towards the rural economy development part. Thank you very much.
Wonderful. Thank you so much for being with us and speaking with us on this subject. Very important, and congratulations to you and the entire team. Dr. Debajit Mahanta, Project Director, DBT APS CSNT, Center of Excellence for Bioresources and Sustainable Development, Department of Science and Technology, Arunachal Pradesh, for Bioresources and Sustainable Development, COE.
Good evening, everyone. We are very much thankful to SKOCH for considering us for this award. Our center is only 4.5 years old. We got this as a project from Department of Biotechnology in 2018, and since then we have been trying to establish this center for bioresource and sustainable development as a center of excellence in Arunachal Pradesh as well as in the Northeast under the State SNT Council ecosystem. It has been inaugurated on 9th November last year by Honorable Minister of Science and Technology, Dr. Jitendra Singh here came in. So it has been mentioned that this is the first of its kind of this center of excellence that has been established under the SNT ecosystem in the entire Northeast. Mainly we are concentrating on four things, mainly on your microbial biotechnology, molecular biotechnology, bioinformatics, and as well as plant transformations and tissue culture. Under this center, we have established laboratories on different aspects, mainly plant transformation laboratory, tissue culture laboratory, microbial biotechnology laboratory, bioinformatics laboratory. And recently, on 22nd December 2022, last year, the Orchidarium, which we have established here at the state-of-the-art Orchidarium, has been inaugurated by our Honorable Chief Minister, Sri Pema Khandu, on 22nd December. And it is the state-of-the-art orchidarium where around 6,500 orchids we are conserving, and those have the market values. And apart from that, we have also established these orchid production units in the rural areas of Arunachal Pradesh in 3 districts, selected districts, so that we can develop entrepreneurship based on orchids, and the self-help group, the prospective entrepreneurs can grow and multiply the orchids and as well as conserve the orchids. Apart from that, we are doing some work on the pilot scale on banana fiber extraction and processing, and there are 3 pilot districts, and we have established your banana fiber extraction and processing units, and till now around 658 farmers and self-help group members has been trained on how to do business, how to extract the banana fiber and process it for value addition of those waste materials, which has been thrown after harvesting the fruits.
Thank you very much, Dr. Mehta, for
Sir, I'll just take only 1 minute if you permit, sir.
Oh yeah, okay. Go ahead.
Actually, another important vertical, we have established this aroma crops cultivations, and till now we have that means cultivated in and around 40 acres of land of mainly citronella and lemongrass, and this oil are being extracted by the self-help group farmers, and they are being marketed. And this is the first step in the Arunachal Pradesh to furtherance of biotechnology in the state, so that as you know that Arunachal Pradesh is rich in the bioresources, and it's one of the hotspot of biodiversity. So we are thriving on the bioresources available, and so that we can enhance the bioeconomy of the people and contribute for the development of societal development in the tribal populace of the state. Thank you very much for SKOCH and other panelists. Thank you.
Congratulations. Odisha Millet Mission. Prem Chandra Chaudhary, Director Agriculture, Department of Agriculture and Farmers Empowerment, Government of Odisha. So Saurabh Mishra, Secretary, Department of Agriculture, UT of Dadra and Nagar Haveli and Daman and Diu. Transfer of fertilizer subsidy to PFMS DBT.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you so much to SKOCH Awards for considering us for this award. This was this proposal to provide DAP and subsidy directly into the bank accounts of farmers, beneficiaries through the PFMS DBT mode. And this was done first by any state government or UT administration, whereas the Government of India, the central government, provides subsidy directly to the fertilizer companies. We provided direct benefit transfer to the farmer who is the beneficiary of the subsidy to purchase fertilizer directly from the market. So there was this scheme on the Agriculture Department, scheme of distribution of fertilizers to SC, ST and non-Adivasi small and marginal farmers having land up to 2 hectares on 40% subsidy basis, up and above what the Government of India was providing to fertilizer companies. So the application forms were required to be submitted in the physical mode. But what we did new was that we created a portal in about a week or 10 days, and then we launched it on a pilot basis in the district of Dadra Nagar Haveli. The NIC of UT administration created this portal in the record time, and the procedures and the algorithms were final, and the department finally approved 2043 entries on the online portal, and approximately 202 metric tons of DAP fertilizer subsidy was provided directly into the bank accounts of farmers through the PFMS DBT mode. And this was the transfer of fertilizer subsidy, and this was UT administration's subsidy, which directly benefited the SC/ST farmers, the tribal farmers of the UT administration of Dadra and Nagar Haveli.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much. This was the first time initiative of the UT administration and by any state government or any UT administration. Thank you so much for considering us for this SKOCH Award. Thank you.
Department of Agriculture, Government of West Bengal, Mr. Onkar Singh Meena, Principal Secretary for Land Embankment Cultivation in South 24 Parganas District. Stubble is treasure. Another one for Mr. Onkar Singh Meena, West Bengal. Third one, indigenous aromatic rice, a precious wealth. I invite Mr. Sachindra Pratap Singh, Commissioner, Department of Animal Husbandry, Government of Maharashtra, for online applications for implementation of individual beneficiaries schemes of animal husbandry.
This application has been also have been programs for distribution of cattle and poultry units, etc. And the state sector, which is also doing the same. we integrated all 34 panchayats and the application. And then I created almost 8,000 applications has been received. It does mean that we have much more digital penetration across 44,000 villages in Maharashtra. To my amazement, almost more than 2 lakh app has been downloaded by the farmers and they applied through their own mobile through that particular app. And rest of them have applied through different CSCs, etc. One major change has been done like earlier. Every year, 2.5 lakh farmers were doing the application, 15 to 20.
Suddenly your audio dropped. We could hear you very clearly. Well, we understand. It's been a great implementation and a lot of good work a lot of good effort that has gone behind it. And the field level outcomes are visible. So congratulations to you and the entire team.
Earlier, the application used to come and then let's say 10% of them are being given the benefits, rest were discarded, and next year again the applications were invited. I got sanction from government for 5 years waiting list. The waiting list should be kept for 5 years. Every year. Typically, the local body is a big thing. Lastly,
Well, thank you so much, Mr. Singh. Thank you for being with us. Care Home, Mr. Alex Verghese, Registrar of Cooperative Societies, Department of Cooperation, Government of Kerala. Dr. Kausigan A, Director, Department of Dairy Development, Government of Kerala for Shri 3 portal.
Shri, a unified software for dairy sector. More than 240,000 farmers could access the portal and register themselves successfully. More than 30 crores of rupees have been transferred to bank accounts of farmers as subsidy. All registered farmers could get a 6-digit smart ID. The farmers could apply for the schemes online. Multiple access channels. They could access the portal directly using phone or laptops, or could visit nearby Akshaya centers, or could visit nearby office and successfully submit the application. Perfect integration with multiple departments like civil supplies and revenue, so that farmers can visit the office along with government. The priority criteria fixed in the government about detailed project report was transferred to software, and the priority list of applicants will be generated by the software itself. The waiting list of applicants will also be generated. The workflow is well defined and transparent. In Kerala, Shri portal is now widely accepted by the dairy farming community because it makes life.
Thank you so much. Thank you very much for being with us, and congratulations.
Sir, good evening, sir. Am I audible, sir? I'm Alex Verghese. Hello.
Yes, let me go back. Yes, Mr. Verghese.
Yes. Can I just present?
Yes.
Yes, sir. So it's indeed a great opportunity for us to be recognized and shortlisted in the famous SKOCH Award. We extend our heartfelt thanks to the jury and also all those counterparts who are participating in this meeting. Indeed, as most of you must be knowing, the case the state of Kerala was devastated in the floods of 2008 and 19, and almost we have lost 53 lives and almost 30,500 families became homeless. And this was the worst calamity that in the entire history of the state. Tens of thousands of people were rendered homeless. The government has taken steps to rebuild the infrastructure, and the Department of Cooperation has extended our help also in this regard. By way of by initiating the Cooperative Alliance for Rebuild Kerala, that's Care Kerala. In fact, we had 3 programs, that's Care Home, Care Loan, and Care Grace. The Care Loan, we have constructed nearly 2,091 houses for those people who have lost their lives, and for the Care Loan means that's supporting these people by way of giving soft loans to the tune of around 5,000 rupees for their immediate necessities, and also the care case for extending support, both medicinal and for their mental health also extending support. So these are the 3 projects that we have undertaken during the program. This program was initiated by the Honorable Minister, CM, on 2nd December 2018 and completed by 2021 July within a span of nearly 2 years. So the implementation part of the meticulous planning, voluntary support from the people, and also from 2,500 societies who had extended their support by way of extending grants to us, and also the government of Kerala has also extended some 35 crores of rupees to this. In fact, from the societies alone, we got an assistance to tune of around 52 crores, 68 lakh for this, and 35 crores from the government plan fund. The project was conceived with an allocation of around 5 lakhs per house. The implementation, the selection process was completed by way of the assistance from the district collectors. They are scrutinized and shortlisted the needy people based on applications and site inspection. And this was gone through a complete thorough checkup, and a state-wise priority list has been made. And from this, the priority list, we have identified 2,091 beneficiaries for all those people having 2 to 3 cents of land. These houses were constructed in their own land, at their own place, that is taking into account their livelihood also. This project is unique in the sense that this has individual house designs, and that is suitable to the local needs, and they are also resilient to the future disasters, including floods and heavy rains. And some of the houses were constructed around 2 to 3 meters above or pillars over the ground to cater for the future flood resilience as well. Apart from that,
well, Mr. Varghese, thank you so much for being with us.
Yes, sir.
Congratulations to you for this amazing feat that was achieved in a short span, and the keys handed over to the homeless.
Yes, sir. The entire case has been done. And thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much for considering this.
Thank you. So we, Abdul Rahman, Honorable Minister, Department of Fisheries, from the Department of Fisheries, Government of Kerala, for Project Punar Geham. Mr. Vishal Vishnu Survey, Deputy Conservator, Department of Forests, Government of Goa, Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose Gram Upavan. Dr. Nayan P. Jani, Additional Director, Family Welfare, from the Government of Gujarat, Department of Health and Family Welfare, Early Intervention for Hearing, Health and Cognitive Development.
Yes, sir. Good afternoon. Myself, Dr. Jani. I am Additional Director, Family Welfare at the Government of Gujarat, and on behalf of me, our Deputy Director, MCH, Dr. Arshad Patel, will present the presentation. To continue, I have some emergency work regarding the budget 2023 and 24. So I am busy, and I am also listening the presentation, and I am also online with the VC meeting, virtual meeting. So please kindly bear me. My Deputy Director, Dr. Arshad Patel, will represent our best practice, that is the district early intervention centers and other practices also. So Dr. Arshad.
Sir, good afternoon, sir.
Yes.
In our state, we have started cochlear implant for bilateral congenital deformity. We have observed that many children are deaf. They are not getting the appropriate treatment at appropriate time. The cost of the implant was more than 6 lakh rupees. So state has decided that it should be go through state, and we have do action plan through RBSK. Screening was done by our RBSK team. More than 900 teams are available in the state. They have identified the deaf child, and we have do MOU with college big hospitals, and payment is done through government. So in this regard, till now more than 2,500 children are benefited, and each children cost of each children is more than 8 lakh rupees. We are doing the surgery, free implant, and 100 sessions for speech therapy. And this, due to this excellent work, more than 2,500 children are benefited till now. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
The next one also goes to Dr. Jani for Project Echo Plus.
So, sir, my request you continue with the help of yes, sir.
Okay. Sir, in TECO, we have done TECO application in the Gujarat state. All population is entered in software base done in this portal. We are tracking all the health facilities like immunization, maternal health services, maternal morbidity, maternal mortality, and adolescent health screening. All data are done in this portal, and through this portal, we can identify that which child is not immunized. The name-based tracking is done through this portal, and this portal help us a lot in this regard. And all population is covered under this TECO portal. Thank you, sir.
Congratulations. And
Thank you.
third one as well for Dr. Jani. Saving maternal life through responsive care.
Yes, sir. Referral system. We have find out that more maternal deaths are happen due to improper referral and the linkages between referral centers, primary health center to community health center, community health center to medical colleges. So specialist system, we have improved that. Each and every month, on 5th of the month, we are taking a meeting with at regional level for district health officials and regional medical colleges. How they can refer the mothers, and all the line list of the mother are forwarded to the medical college that through WhatsApp message. We are sending this mother to her facility. The condition of the mother is written in the WhatsApp message, and doctor is ready to give her treatment. By this method, we achieve the SDG goal of MMR 57 at present. Thank you, sir.
Mr. J. Kumara Gurubaran, Commissioner, Department of Hindu Religious and Charitable Endowments, Government of Tamil Nadu, Integrated Temple Management System. Dr. Vijayambika MN, Director, Homeopathy, Department of Homeopathy, Government of Kerala, for Project Ayush Homeopathy Information Management System. Mr. Praveen R. V, Director IT, for E-District, Department of Information Technology, Government of Goa.
Vinny sir, can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
Yeah, on behalf of Director Mr. Praveen Murvatkar, I am Harshad Pawar here, and I am very thankful for listening us from the jury of this SKOCH Award of Merit. Now, I am going to talk on the E-District project, which is a Goa online portal, wherein we have around 139 department services of 219 services we have. The portal is already been certified by the certain list, and currently it is being used for various services of the government of Goa, various G2G, G2C and G2B services. It takes the services right from the revenue department, right, and the same portal was used during the COVID times also for the ex gratia COVID relief funds. So whatever services we have it in the same portal. So whichever you name, all the services we have in the portal, you can visit the URL goaonline.gov.in. It is widely used by the citizens of Goa. It is having 6 lakhs users.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Pawar, for joining us, and congratulations to you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Ms. Shraddha Jani, Deputy Director for eSign, Department of Science and Technology, Government of Gujarat.
Yeah, good afternoon all. This is PD Gaddu on behalf of Ms. Shraddha Jani. This project was actually end-to-end delivery of the government services for G2B, G2C and the G2G processes. So our each and every document of Government of Gujarat is signed by digitally. It is also sealed by digitally. So this is very useful project, and we are using with so many applications for this project. So we are thank you very much for the SKOCH for giving us a thanks a lot.
Congratulations. E-Sarkar also goes to the Department of Science and Technology, Government of Gujarat. It's Shraddha Jani.
Yeah. Hi there again, PD Gadvi here. E-Sarkar is, I would like to say about the E-Sarkar, what the E-Sarkar is. E-Sarkar is for the complete end-to-end government processes to be online. So right now we have trained more than 50,000 users, more than 1 lakh users, already 1 million authorized signatory, and the government processes from getting letter from the citizens, getting letters from the other departments, and to respond those things, having approvals on the files, that is completely online. So it's a most valuable project for the government of Gujarat, and we are hoping in next 2 years to be a completely paperless procedure within the state. Thank you very much for this award. Thanks a lot.
Dr. Rajendra Kumar Meya, Director, Directorate of Animal Husbandry and Dairy, Government of Madhya Pradesh for National Animal Disease Control Program. Digital Seva Setu, Shraddha Jani.
Hello. Excuse me, this is Madhya Pradesh.
All right, sir. Dr. Meya.
Yeah, I'm on the behalf of Director Sir, Honorable Dr. Rajendra Kumar Bhaiya Sir. I am Dr. Patak speaking. Sir, we are very much happy, and we solicit our thanks to the SKOCH Committee for considering our work in the field of National Animal Disease Control Program. This is a unique and a very big program of Government of India, and Madhya Pradesh state government has done a great and wonderful job in the vaccination of the cattle buffalo population of the state, as well as the tagging of the animals with online reporting system on the INAF portal of Government of India. Madhya Pradesh is having a huge cattle buffalo population of almost 2.90 crore, out of which 2.50 crore animals were vaccinated for foot and mouth disease, and more than 2.90 cattle buffalo population was tagged. The whole tagged population was entered online on the INAF portal of Government of India. So by that means, we have made the online record of almost all the animals of cattle buffalo population of the state. And with this huge vaccination program, we can very well understand that we have saved many lives of the cattle buffalo, as well as increased the productivity of the state of Madhya Pradesh in the field of milk. So it was, we were highest in the country as far as number is concerned for the registration of the animals in the INAF portal, with online reporting, and also with the vaccination program of FMD. So we thanks once again to the SKOCH Group for considering us for the SKOCH Order of Merit. Thank you very much. Thanks.
Congratulations. Digital Seva Setu, Directorate of ICT and E-Governance, Department of Science and Technology, Gujarat. Shraddha Jani.
This is PD Gadvi here again on behalf of Ms. Shraddha Jani. Digital Seva Setu project is for the citizens. So it's a government to citizen services. We have started in October 2020, and with the 22 services, now more than 322 services we are giving on the Digital Seva Setu. And one more, the beautiful thing about this project, it is not only online available, it is available to the village level, and we go to the doorstep to the citizens to give the services. So we are very thankful for this honor. Thank you very much, this cause.
Congratulations once again. Dr. Niranjan Mishra, Director Public Health, Directorate of Public Health, Department of Health and Family Welfare, Odisha. COVID-19 response by State Surveillance Unit.
Yes, thank you very much. Am I audible, sir?
Yes, sir.
So, thank you very much for selecting to be the semi-finalist. This is the COVID response. As you know that in the last 2 years there is a pandemic, COVID pandemic all over the world, and Odisha being we have some good practices therein. We have tried to present it. For example, Odisha is always is a state of disasters. We have managed different disasters like cyclone and all, flood, cyclone, disaster. We have got recognition by international bodies. And COVID became a very event, almost like a disaster. We have managed it so effectively that this is one of the states where it was led by none other than the Chief Minister. There are some innovative practices. The testing rate in our state was the best in the country. We are next to Kerala in providing a test covering nearly always more than for a lakh population, test per lakh population was always ahead of the national average. The test for individual for one detected case was much ahead. We started with a very where there is none of the laboratories available. They expanded our laboratory facilities, then expanded our healthcare facilities. We have dedicated COVID care centers, dedicated COVID care hospitals, and set up with a very rapid time. And the policy was to provide testing, treatment, and referral all free of cost. All high-end drugs, the testing was absolutely free, taken care by the state. The treatment was almost everything was free. The high-end drugs, including drugs like remdesivir, tocilizumab, all these are available free of cost. We have set up dedicated COVID facilities, hired some private large hospitals. We have COVID facilities in all the districts, set up COVID laboratories in all the districts. Then some innovation like setting up the quarantine centers, taking help of the elected representatives. The panchayats were involved in this, handling the large-scale migrant population, giving support.
Really appreciate
ensuring that the non-COVID healthcare was.
Our heartiest congratulations to you and the entire team. And
thank you very much.
We look forward to, of course, in the preparedness that it has given us, given you. Hopefully, this or any other calamity that strikes, we will be better prepared.
And the result is in one of the lowest mortality in the country. The fatality is one of the lowest.
There could be learning for the other states from whatever you have done.
Yes.
Congratulations.
Yes. Thank you very much.
Sir, on behalf of our Director Public Health, I am Dr. Pramila. Dr. Niranjan Mishra is here, and I'll speak on augmentation of laboratory during COVID, post-COVID time. Sir, file-in was the scenario which make us learn, because Odisha is perennially affected by flood and cyclone, and during file-in was a challenge for us for quality laboratory testing, water quality monitoring, and other tests done for outbreak-prone diseases. So Odisha decided to, state government Odisha decided to set up 32 district public health laboratories, and since last 7 years it has been conducting the various tests of public health importance, as well as doing water quality monitoring tests and 22 other tests in our state, sir. And we have 32 this district public health laboratory across our state with 32 microbiologists and 60 laboratory technicians. And we have trained our grassroots level workers as ANM, CHOs, MPHs, and also staff nurses during this COVID time to collect samples, to package them and transport. Previously, we were not having any RT-PCR laboratory. Now our Odisha state is having 30 RT-PCR laboratory, as Dr. Mishra has said, which was set up during this post-COVID in a benchmark about 2 months' time with infrastructure, logistics, and consumables, sir. Additional funds were also provided to our these laboratories to conduct these tests, and as sir told, we were receiving around 70,000 tests per day in these laboratories. And the total, more than 3.4 crores tests were done, and the TPR or the test positivity rate was very low in the country, as he mentioned, sir. And the activities, the existing laboratory technicians across 384 CSCs and also PSCs were trained for sample collection, packaging, and transportation. Genome sequencing was done in the this laboratory at RMRC and ILS, sir. And we had been on the trail for testing, tracking, and continuation of laboratory surveillance, as we know that laboratory surveillance is the backbone of any surveillance system. So the district where targets were fixed for augmenting, screening, and testing, for which
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for sharing the details with us. We have gone through the project, and it has actually performed very well on the ground. So my congratulations to you and the entire team, Dr. Bara. Thank you for being
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Dr. Mohit Gera, Principal Chief Conservator, Forest Department, Government of Jammu and Kashmir, Green Jammu and Kashmir Drive.
Good afternoon, sir. On behalf of Dr. Mohit Gera, PCCFN of and JNK Forest Department, I take this opportunity to thank the SKOCH Group for recognizing our efforts towards the greener JNK. As Dr. Gera mentioned in his presentation, we are targeting to achieve 66% of our geographical area under the forest and tree cover. We have made consistent efforts in this direction since this was the flagship program. from plantation of 50 lakh plants in 2019-20. Now we are aiming at a target of 1.5 crore plants for this current financial year. And hopefully we'll continue our efforts with the same momentum in the coming years, and we'll try to achieve the target during the period that we name as Amrit Kal, that was named by our Honorable Prime Minister. That's 2047. Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you, sir.
Go1, Goa State Biodiversity Board, Dr. Pradeep Sarmokadam, Member Secretary. Goa State Wetland Authority, Shram Shakti Se Jal Samruddhi, Dr. Pradeep Sarmokadam, Member Secretary. Mr. Bhavna Baldev Bhai Desai, Deputy Conservator, Community-Based Agroforestry Initiatives, Gujarat Forest Department. Dr. D. Jagannathan, Professor and Head, Institute of Radio Diagnosis, Government Tilpok Medical College, Chennai, Digital Mammogram with Contrast Mammogram.
Very good evening to all of you. I am Dr. Devi Meenal, Professor and Head, Institute of Radio Diagnosis, Government Kilpauk Medical College. Our sincere thanks to the SKOCH Group and the jury and the panelists for bringing our project to a national platform. Actually, digital mammogram with a contrast mammogram, it's done everywhere. What is unique to us is contrast mammogram. So here we detect the cases using the contrast less than 1 centimeter malignant breast masses. So they need not go for the breast removal, it conserves the breast. So that's the aim. So the suffering of the patient and the attendants are getting reduced. So we have detected the 6.9 millimeter malignant lesion. We've done around 11,000 cases and detected 390 malignancies. And we do all the cases free of cost in the CMCHIS. And we do all the cases on the same day, that we call it as a walk-in, mainly because of passionate workers with the team spirit from the radiographers, doctors, and the postgraduates, and the perennial encouragement of our dean. And currently the Director of Medical Education, FAC, Dr. Shanti Mallam ma'am. And the main thing is we have conducted many camps and the special camps. One among them is a month-long camp, which we had around 620 patients, and we could detect 21 cases. And our main aim is, we are working in a government hospital. We wanted to prove our government sector is on par and better than a corporate sector. And we have started getting cases from the neighboring states, even from the remote places now. And our KMC breast clinic is growing like anything now. And it's something people say, even comment like, you are growing like a Mayo Clinic of US. And the main point of presenting here is, I know there are so many top level administrators across the country will be watching this actually. So our aim is to detect very early the breast cancer, which can give 100% near normal life expectancy to a lady. So if you help a family, if you help a woman, you help a family and thereby the nation. So the top level administrators can make, it should provoke some thinking to make a national level policy for the breast cancer screening, and they should make it in such a way. So that's our aim. And we are actually, the total department is working with a passion, and it's an example department for the team spirit. And if any of you happen to visit Chennai, please come to our KMC breast clinic. You will wonder the aesthetic beauty and the working, the SOPs of our department. Thank you very much for the SKOCH Group for this a wonderful opportunity and for selecting us for the semi-finals. Thank you so much.
Congratulations once again. Mr. Mahendra Kumar Yadav, Principal Chief Conservator and Head of Forest Force, Kaziranga National Park and Tiger Reserve, Animal Sensor along National Highway 37. Mr. M.K. Yadav, Principal Chief Conservator and Head of Forest Force, Kaziranga National Park and Tiger Reserve for expansion, consolidation and improvement of wildlife habitat. SD WAN deployment in MP Swan. Madhya Pradesh State Electronics Development Corporation, Mr. Abhijit Agrawal, Managing Director. Mr. Abhijit Agrawal, Managing Director for Integrated Forest Produce Management System, Madhya Pradesh State Electronics Development Corporation.
Good afternoon. This is Dinay Pandey, Deputy Director with MTSCD. Our MD, Mr. Abhijit Agrawal, is right now busy somewhere in a meeting. So, first of all, I would like to extend the thanks to the gratefulness of the SKOCH team for recognizing the organization, recognizing the projects which have been developed and delivered by the State Electronics Development Corporation. Madhya Pradesh State Electronics Development Corporation is basically the nodal agency for the governance project implementation in the state. And we are providing the solution in terms of the software, in terms of the consultancy, in terms of the requirement gathering for each and every line department of the state. So in line with the same, this project, Integrated Forest Produce Management System, is basically an e-auction system wherein forest produce are being sold through the e-auction system. So there are almost 40 plus depots which have been located across the state, and the entire procurement is being done through the e-auction. It's an end-to-end online system wherein the vendors and all the stakeholders are doing the transactions through the online mode. And so this system, apart from the ease to the vendor, to the department, the revenue of the department has also got increased by 20%. So this is an initiative which I think there are few number of states which are having this kind of solution. So MP is now in the same step. So I would again like to thank the team for providing this opportunity to progress the project and just as well as recognizing the project. Thank you.
Congratulations. Cyber Tehsil is yet another one for Madhya Pradesh State Electronics Development Corporation.
Yeah, this project is also a very innovative. I am pretty confident this is an initiative which MP has come forward. This is a solution which provides the citizen a very specific kind of services. All the tehsils have been now designated as the cyber tehsil, wherein the citizen need not to visit to the tehsil office, and there are certain services like mutation, etc., which are being provided in the offline mode and at the central location. I mean, the disposal of the case is being done by the virtual tehsildar, which are sitting at the state level or any point, any particular location of the state, and they are providing to the services to the citizen of any other part of the state. So it's a virtual mode wherein the citizens are getting services. We have started with some few services. One of them is mutation. So everything, the application is being received online, disposal is being done to the online mode without any human interaction. So this is the second, I think, use case where this SKOCH team has recognized the state. Thanks again, the team.
Congratulations once again. MP Kisan, e-Girdavari. Another one for Mr. Agarwal. MPSE.
Yeah, again, I would extend the thanks. This project is basically in the interest of the farmer, in the interest of the state, because this e-Girdavari, basically, it's nothing just to capture the crop detail which is being sown across the state in the online mode. The Kisan and the Patwari both have been facilitated mobile app wherein they are supposed to capture, to register their crop, what kind of crop has been sown over there in the particular farm area, particular land parcel, and in which area, how much the area has been acquired for the particular crop. And through capturing this information, we have done a simultaneous exercise wherein the crop has been captured through the signature of the crop satellite images. Through the satellite images, we have captured the images, then we have analyzed then the information which is being received by the patwari, being received by the kisan, farmer, and whatever the information which already satellite has captured. And accordingly, we are trying to move in the direction where we can move away from the physical capturing the information and by imposing the AI ML technologies, we have found that there are the 70+% have been matched in between the information which is being provided by the satellite images to the IML tool and actually by physical capturing the information. So this, while doing this exercise, it has been established that what crop are being sown, how much will be the produce, and what should be the supply chain management in order to supply the grain to the beneficiary, to the citizen, to the PDS system, etc. So this is somehow another innovative which MP state has come forward. Thank again.
Congratulations. Congratulations to
the SKOCH team.
Thank you. Ms. Shilpa Prabhakar Satish, Mission Director, National Health Mission, Department of Health and Family Welfare, Tamil Nadu, District Mental Health Program. Dialysis services in 128 government healthcare institutions. Ms. Shilpa Prabhakar Satish, Mission Director.
Can I present on her behalf? I'm Dr. Gopal Krishnan.
Yes, Doctor.
Hello.
Yes, we can hear you.
Yeah, I'm Dr. Gopal Krishnan. Sorry, my video is not working. I am the State Nodal Officer for Kidney Health, State of Tamil Nadu. Yeah, this is the program is establishment of hemodialysis services across the state of Tamil Nadu. You all know, till recently, the proclamation of diagnosis end-stage kidney failure was equivalent to proclaiming death sentence for people belonging to underprivileged sections of the society. That scenario has altogether changed by this wonderful initiative of the state government of Tamil Nadu. We have established 125 government hemodialysis centers across the state. There are about 1,056 hemodialysis machines. So far, more than 8,000 patients have got benefited out of it. More than 3 lakh sessions of hemodialysis treatment has been given just during the 6 months period of April to September 2022. The unique features of this program is that the dialysis services, once upon a time, it used to be considered as a kind of a sophisticated tertiary care treatment. Now it is percolated down to even taluk headquarters hospitals. And there is a beautiful integration of primary, secondary and tertiary levels of healthcare delivery of the state. So the program is running as a successful program. We have almost reached the stage that any patient requiring dialysis services because of his or her end-stage kidney failure can survive without any problem with a quality care in the form of good dialysis. Thank you so much.
Congratulations.
Sir, wanted to request from Goa. We just missed Shram Shakti se Jal Samruddhi and Goan projects.
Has your project already been announced?
Yes, sir.
I'll come back to that.
Yeah, okay, thank you.
Project Pokhila, National Health Mission, Department of Health and Family Welfare from Assam, Dr. M.S. Lakshmi Priya, Mission Director. Saubhagya Sakhi, Dr. M.S. Lakshmi Priya, Mission Director. Dr. Nayan Jani, Additional Director, Family Welfare from Government of Gujarat, giving hope to mother and newborns.
Okay, sir. For newborn children, we have found that early period, for within 28 days, more children are dying due to lack of services. For that, we have started SNSU at lower level. It was 30 SNCs in last year. This year we have updated 54 SNCs, and updating this with CSR fund, we are starting mini SNC at each block level. With this, we are trying to achieve the infant mortality rate below the sustainable development goal. For this activity, we found many support from CSR related companies, and our IMR reduced to 30 to 23 at present. Thanks.
Congratulations. Dr. Asha Frederick, State TB Officer, National TB Elimination Program, Tamil Nadu, for Mobile Diagnostic Unit for TB. Dr. Kalpana S. Mahatme, State Program Officer, National Vector-Borne Disease Control Program, Directorate of Health Services, Panaji, Government of Goa, Malaria Elimination. Dr. Niranjan Mishra, Director Public Health, and Dr. S. Mohanty, Joint Director, Health Services, National Vector-Borne Disease Control Program, Odisha, long-lasting insecticidal nets in tribal areas.
Thank you again. This is one of the, before 2016, this is one of the high burden malaria burden states. We are contributing around 25% caseload of the country. And in 1917-16, we have distributed around 1.5 crore long-lasting insecticide nets. And the lifespan is 3 years of this insecticide. Now, we repeated the activity in 2000 during the COVID period, distributing again around 1.5 crores of this insecticidal nest. Done meticulously with thorough planning and distributed in mostly the tribal and hilly terrain of the state, reaching out to almost all the districts, doing a micro plan, distributing the LLIN to reach to every village, involving the people there, involving the Gaon Kalyan Samitis, and involving the people at large. There was not a single case of any complaint, any mismanagement. It reached to the beneficiaries with and reached wherever it was necessary. And to that effect, from 2016, from about a caseload of 4.4 lakh malaria cases, we have reduced it nearly more than 95% to about 25 to 40,000 cases in last 2 years. There is a substantial decline in malaria caseload, and the death has come to single digits. So this is a very, very substantial intervention and done at a very rural level, and these practices can be replicable in other states too. And it's a very, very innovative intervention as far as malaria control program is concerned, particularly in the state of Odisha. That's why you have presented this for appreciation of all the distinguished panelists to be selected to the finals.
Congratulations.
Again,
STEMI project, sir, we'll come back to you. We are really, really behind schedule. My apologies. STEMI Goa project, non-communicable disease cell, Directorate of Health Services, Department, Government of Goa, Dr. Rupa Nayak, Chief Medical Officer. Mr. Prafulla Kumar Malik, Chief Executive Officer from Odisha Space Application Center, village-wise plot level analysis of paddy crop growing areas.
Yeah, good evening, and my sincere thanks to SKOCH Group to recognize this work of Space Application Center. Here actually we have brought a transparency in paddy procurement and giving opportunity to each and every genuine paddy farmer to sell their paddy under MSP and to weed out the ghost farmer who is to register as paddy farmer. And in this way, we have saved around 1,000 crore rupees in this season, and the entire Odisha is covered. And this program is running for last 2 years successfully. First, we have started with 7 districts. Then we went for 17 districts. Now we have covering entire state of Odisha. So this is the beauty of this project.
Congratulations, Mr. Malik.
That's all. And the fusion of mobile technology and your space technology, and it is a people's good for the space technology.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Mr. G.S. Vijay Kumar, Secretary, Planning Department, Government of Andhra Pradesh for Governance, closer to people, district administrative units.
Sir, good evening, sir. I am Gopal, Directorate of Economics and Statistics. I am reacting on behalf of my Secretary, Vijay Kumar Garu. Just, sir, restriction of districts paves the way to take the governance closer to the people through creation of compact district administrative units, which reduces the distance from administration and between administration and the people, which reduces the regional disparities. And also, due to this project, so the average area of the districts, average population of districts reduced to reduced so much. Because if you take, so earlier our so districts population is range of population 23.44 lakhs to 50 lakhs. After restructuring of this districts, that reduced to 3.25 lakhs to 24.69 lakhs. Because of this, so we are focusing focusing on the redressal of the grievance of the people and also for development of the regions. So, for example, I am telling, sir, one district divided into two districts, Visakhapatnam. So, Visakhapatnam district is a headquarter. Padar is another town. So, for them is administration, district administration is Visakhapatnam. That is distance is 170 kilometers. Because of this restructuring of the district, that Padar will become a tribal district. The people are just within 50 kilometers, they are reaching to district administration, sir. So this project is very useful and unique. And by this project, the people, implementation of this project, the people are getting benefits. So by this, bringing the administration governance closer to the people, better administration and governance, the compact districts ensures better governance, service delivery of the major population on focused manner. Services, we are delivering the services to the weaker sections. We are doing service delivery very well and also increasing in employment, sir. So this is a unique project, and also my heartful thanks to SKOCH Group for selection of this project for awarding this SKOCH, sir. Thank you very much.
Well, thank you so much. I now invite Mr. Rakesh Chopra, Managing Director, IoT-based Smart Milk Collection and Payment System, Rajasthan Electronics and Instruments Limited.
Hello, sir. Sir, this is Dr. Kalpana from Goa. Kindly consider us for our project again, sir, if possible. Malaria elimination program.
All right, I'll come back to you.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Mr. Chopra, Mr. Rakesh Chopra, Ms. Uma S., Project Director, Trauma Registry, Tamil Nadu Health System Reform Program.
Good evening, sir. First of all, we render our sincere thanks to the SKOCH Group, sir, for having made us up to this semi-finalists, sir. So, as you all know, this program is basically two objectives, sir. One is the unfinished goal of the SDG goals, as you all know. Tamil Nadu, which is a leader in the healthcare delivery system. Our unfinished goals are mental health, trauma, as well as the non-communicable diseases. So this trauma, especially as we analyze the data, we found that maximum number of deaths due to road traffic accident is in the young reproductive age group, especially men who are the breadwinners of the family. So the key things is, though we have a very good robust ambulance system since 2008, which caters to the pre-hospital system, we thought we should have some discipline with the in-hospital care. That is, we should not lose the patient within the golden hour of reaching the hospital. So the right patient to be brought to the right hospital. So that is where this electronic system of trauma registry, we are very happy Government of Tamil Nadu has extended this program to the 48 secondary care hospitals as well. And when we analyze the data with 2019, though there was 1.4% increase in the total number of accidents, we are happy to share that because of our emergency interventions, because of the trauma registry, we are able to show a number of deaths which has come down by 3%. Thank you very much, sir. It is a very cost-effective method. It can be easily replicated across all institutions. We are ready to help our guidance to all the states, whoever needs to follow this trauma registry in their state. Thank you for the opportunity.
Congratulations. Dr. Srinivasan Ramasamy, Member Secretary, Tamil Nadu State Council for Science and Technology for Capacity Building.
Good evening, sir. First of all, I thank and my sincere thanks to SKOCH Group to select this capacity building Tamil Nadu State Council for Science and Technology. The main thing is to develop science and technology sector of our state. The council has been implementing various schemes to support research and development of manpower and the extension activities. Among nearly some 15 academic programs we are having. One among student project scheme is also there. For lack of time, I am not explaining more and more. But as far as capacity building, we are doing lot of work to school students, college students, and scientist faculty members. And another one is capacity building for S&D, science and technology for industrial need. That also every year we are taking up this program 10 districts, and now we are planning to take 38 districts every year. Thank you once again. Thank you very much.
Well, thank you so much for joining us, Dr. Ramasamy. A couple of projects from Goa. Let me move back to those projects so that we can make the announcements.
Yes, sir, that was Goa. Yes.
Goa State Biodiversity Board. This is what you are asking for, Dr. Pradeep.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. This is the project of its own type, wherein the livelihood has been connected to the conservation of biodiversity. And to be very specific, the traditional recipes which are recorded in People's Biodiversity Register, they are not only kept in the book as registered, but they are further validated, standardized, and the products come out of it. And these products, once they are sold, the revenue generated goes back for the conservation. So this is the perhaps only model wherein the conservation funds does not only come from excess benefit sharing, but from the value addition of bioresources based on the traditional knowledge. So we are thankful to the jury and to the SKOCH Award committees for awarding us with this particular award. Thank you very much. This will go a long way in conservation of biodiversity.
Well, congratulations to you.
Thank you.
There is one more from Goa which remains to be accepted.
Shrama Shakti se Jala Samruddhi.
कोई रह गया राव
SKOCH team, can you tell me which serial number is that?
National Vector Borne Malaria Elimination.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
So Shrama Shakti se Jala Samruddhi is a program. Yes, again I am presenting Dr. Pradeep. The purpose of this small program is the people themselves clean the water bodies, and this is by using Shrama Shakti and not by engaging contractors. So this is a unique way to clean the ecosystems where people will own their water bodies and they will not allow anybody to throw waste into it. And then for this we fund in a small way to achieve the Jala Samruddhi. We are going to integrate this now as a complete scheme at the state level, and I am very happy to say that this will be first of its type in our state, wherein people will clean their water bodies and maintain. Thank you so much again to the SKOCH team for considering this as an order of merit.
Thank you very much for joining us, and congratulations once again. Now let me move over to the remaining project from Goa, which is the malaria elimination. National Vector-Borne Disease Control Program, Dr. Kalpana Shashank Mahatme, State Program Officer.
Respected dignitaries, juries, good afternoon everyone present for this August gathering. At the outset, permit me to extend to you all a very happy and prosperous 2023. Further, I express my most sincere appreciation and gratitude for nominating me for this prestigious SKOCH Award. And I'm truly humbled that the august jury found the work done by my team and me worthwhile for this recognition. I also would like to express in all humility my sincere gratitude for all those who voted for the project, thereby enabling my team and me to achieve laurels. I would like now to highlight some achievements and goals which were set upon for our project malaria elimination. As of now, till date, out of the 34 peripheral health centers, 32 have achieved zero indigenous cases. All the health centers under North and South District have achieved API, annual parasite incidence, less than 1. Even all the sub-centers under each of the health centers have achieved API less than 1. So our march towards malaria elimination in Goa is heading in the right direction. And by the end of this year, we may be able to achieve our target. And lastly, I would like to dedicate this achievement, prestigious SKOCH Award, to my mentor, role model, Dr. Mrs. Rajnanda Desai, former Director, DHS and OSD to Honorable Health Minister, for her continuous support and guidance. Thank you and God bless.
Thank you very much for joining us. And this brings us to the end of the announcement of the last round of SKOCH Order of Merit.